Hello everyone, this is Oblique with Let's Play Chocobo Panic Christmas Part 7. I off-screen getting all the crystals, an easy one. Surprisingly, I got it on the first try. It just took a lot of patience because you have to draw an enemy that's down in the lower right corner. You have to draw them out, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. So now, with Medium, there's still no coins. There's still the enemies, and now they're faster. And now there's the little snowballs rolling around all over the place. They're not that quick, right now, at least. But they do add an element of annoyance, if you will. They make it, you know, that much harder. They really do, because it just kind of, again, clogs everything up more than it already is. So yeah, this little bugger down here was, you know, being stubborn and just kind of sat right in this area, and it's very hard to squeeze by him. So I had to draw him out. Like, I drew him all the way out, because it's mostly a 2-lane corridor the whole way there. So he can kind of, oh boy, that was close. Yeah, that's the other thing I have to worry about. They can hide pretty well. I don't think they get much faster than that, I hope. But right now they're all not moving at that maximum speed yet. So anyway, yeah, it just took some patience to draw that little guy out and make sure I had a clear path. Oh, come on. Yeah, now this guy's gonna be a jerk. Fudge. Oh, that's another thing. You spray right back into the middle of that bridge, so you have to be careful not to do it while the snowball is, you know, moving right there. And again, they get faster, so you have to learn to time it a little bit better on the harder difficulties. And I almost killed myself there. Man, it's one thing. It's easier to dodge them when they're slow, but it takes so much more patience to just sit there and wait for them to go by. So yeah, it's kind of a good and bad thing. And it looks like we might be able to beat this on the first try. Oh, goody. Hooray. So that's the normal difficulty, or medium. I forget exactly how he denotes it. Normal. And finally to the hard.
Velsabar Plains.
I should have made this its own separate video, because this is not going to be fun. What's probably going to happen is I am going to just keep recording, no matter how awful this gets, and just snip it together at the end. And hopefully my patience holds out until then. Ooh, yeah, they're getting quick. There we go. Good. Yeah, these corners are where they're the most troublesome, because they can corner you. Yeah, and you kind of have to wait for them to get out of the corners a lot of the times. Like this guy, come on. That's the other thing. You can't predict which way they're going to go. I mean, they're trying to just they're taking the fastest route to you, and since they can't move on a diagonal, they try to balance it between going vertically and horizontally. Oh, by the way, they can't take the geysers. At least I haven't seen one do that yet, and I'd be very sad if they could. But go.
Oh no.
What? No. See? Cheap. That was cheap. I'm leaving that in just to show you how cheap that was. That was not even close to being fair. I mean, bringing a knife to a gunfight, kind of unfair. Sorry for the violent analogy, but I just I have to recollect myself. So anyway, the last video I was talking about how I presented something recently, and it's kind of ironic that, you know, I went second of 2 people, and the first person got up there, and her presentation wasn't bad, but you know, she talks very softly relative to how I talk. When I give a presentation, I can project pretty well. I probably couldn't fill an auditorium, but the room that we're in is pretty small, so I really don't need a microphone. But the guy that's in charge of it always gives you the microphone, and I asked him before I even started. I said, "Do I really need this? Is this necessary?" And he said, "Well, just put it on." So I put it on, and I tested it. I said, "Can everyone hear me?" Everyone says, "Yes, we can hear you." And then someone says, "Yes, we can hear you, but not through the microphone." I said, "Am I okay without it?" And he said, "Well, yeah, but it's nicer to hear you through the microphone." And the guy that's in charge says, "Okay, just keep going, just keep talking." I said, "All right, I'll do it without it." And so I start presenting, and all of a sudden he stops me. I'm in the middle of my first slide, and he's just like, "Okay, hold on. Is it on?" "What?" He's like, "Oh, is the microphone on?" I said, "I thought I was doing without it." He said, "Well, try... No, it's on. It's working. But you just can't hear me through it." He's like, "Okay, hold on. Just keep going." I'm like, "Okay." So I kept presenting, and then I got to, about my third slide, and I have it kind of hammered out, so I know what I'm gonna say, and I kind of have a flow to it. Man, these guys are getting annoying. Anyway, so he stops me again and says, "Maybe we need to change the batteries." So he pulls this microphone off of me, trying to change the batteries. He's like, "Oh, just keep presenting like I'm not even here." And see, you can get stuck like that too. So,
Velsabar Plains.
I try to just push through and act like he's not there. And of course, the battery, where the battery is held, it's in an area where my pocket is. So he's digging around my pocket, and I'm just like, "Hold on." I took it out of my pocket, he changed the batteries, all of a sudden it starts working now. But still, I barely even use the thing. So, it's one of those things that's never happened before. We give presentations in our department every week, and all of a sudden we have microphone troubles just because I'm presenting. Murphy's Law never fails. So yeah, it's just not with my stuff, my hobbies from home, even in my, I guess, pseudo-professional life. I have trouble with my microphone. Oh boy. I might try to splice this together a little bit. This is kind of a fail fest. I hate just using that word fail. Overused. And I don't want to kill you guys with boredom. Hopefully I can get through this in this video. And again, if not, I'll just keep recording and then just kind of cut out bits and pieces here and there.
Oh no!
Man, they're just too aggressive! Way too aggressive!
Velsabar Plains. Go!
So yeah, this is getting frustrating. I'm hoping I can hold out and just not rage quit, because that's pretty much how I dealt with this level when I was trying to do this on my own. Was if it got to a point where I just couldn't handle it anymore. Yeah, trying not to rage quit. I'm trying to leave a few pauses in the commentary so I can splice in and out relatively easily. Yeah, I'm running out of things to talk about with this level because I'm sort of, I wouldn't say I'm beating a dead horse, but I'm beating the crap out of this level, or messing it up royally, at least in terms of gameplay. Come on. Boink, boink. Run, 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 run. This level haunts me. This is the Magmaria of Chocobo Panic Christmas. It just is. It is evil. It does not want you to win, and it kind of bugs me because that sprite for the little lion cub is from a game. If you look on RMN, called Leo and Lay, and it's you know it's a cute little story. It's not angry in any way, shape, or form, but these enemies, when there's used as these enemies for this game, it makes me fear them. And that sprite's actually used for the main character in that other game. And you know, he's supposed to be a nice little lion cub, you know, very, very unaggressive, very docile. Maybe not docile. I mean, you do fight other animals, but he's not mean. He's not doing it to be a jerk. And here, all he is a jerk. Okay. Moment of truth. One more. I saved this one for last for a reason. Hooray! Alright. So we finished Chocobo Panic Christmas. Again. Sort of. So here's the credits. I can't skip them, unfortunately. So you get to watch these all the way through, and at least there's nice music from Yoshi's Island, and there's a nice little animation on the side that you can watch. But yeah, I kind of tried to not hint at this, but I probably did a couple times, but oh yeah, so he's talking about some of the stuff. Anyway, sorry. There are very hard levels. So this isn't it. This is not over yet. So I'll probably cut this video out, or cut this video after the credits end. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making the game. New difficulty level available! Oh no! So, again, he busts out the very hard. And this, compared to this, from going from hard to very hard, at least in terms of the last level, are leagues apart in terms of difficulty. It is much harder. That I did in 3 or 4 tries. I seriously, like I said before, when I said it took me about 2 hours to finish that, just straight playing, that was on the very hard difficulty. There were several times where I had about 115 or so crystals, and I got down to that last handful, but they usually ended up spread out all over the place, and I just could not finish it. So anyway, I'm going to call this a video, and we'll start working on the very hard levels next time. So this has been Oblik with Let's Play Chocobo Panic Christmas Part 7. I will see you in Part 8.